reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222. 222-2222.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify.
800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
Listen up, color time.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, 8:04 on a Friday. Get up and get them in. This is Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Jansen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio doing our thing. This is, by the way, the Lou Information Station live and on demand at louinfo.com. You can call in 855-282-8255. You can text into the show at 314-590-3770. We're also live on YouTube at Lou Info on YouTube. Click the button, like and subscribe and comment on YouTube. We are chilling today. And we're giving away more tickets to go see O.A.R. live.
I'm going to watch this trivia now because I'm not, I wasn't here for the other one. I got to go through it. I missed Trevor Burbick, beat myself up over that the rest of the day.
This one's going to be tricky. We might have to make this like a community one where it's just like the most people.
No, but you told me the one that you had, you aced, and I believe it.
No, I didn't ace.
No, you did better than Cam did on.
I didn't
on
ace.
his.
I missed.
Well, we're not in competition.
You're not in competition.
We love each other.
Show.
I'm
not strict.
You pulled down. You pulled down 11 of 15 points. Cam pulled down 11 of 20 points. Yeah, so you finished a little better.
I got like a D minus. I was still proud of myself.
Cam's today is insanely hard. But he's going to get help from I'll let you get some help from the listeners. Instead of the people having to guess how many you get right, we'll go whichever listener helps you the most gets the tickets.
Isn't it
it's about kings,
Yeah.
Isn't it the thing to do on radio is to watch someone else do the trivia and pretend you knew all the answers when you really didn't?
Yes, that's you need to seem superior. Yeah, that's part of it.
Oh, can I share a story?
Yes, let's go. That's what we're here for.
So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I do a podcast called Serving It Up with Matt Holliday. And you want to talk about dedication. So Lance is always there. Matt sometimes has trouble figuring out technology and blames StreamYard. But he's generally there. And Kyle Gibson has been no-showing. Yeah. Anyway, just to underscore how dedicated Holiday is, that guy just had a hip replacement.
Yeah.
And came on. He scheduled it so he could do the dumb podcast. Now, of course, he got there a little late, and Roderick was busy with other things and didn't let him into backstage for a while with Holiday almost quitting the show because Roderick, who was the guy who was like the proctor for the event, was too busy to keep looking.
Busy guy.
Even though we knew, we thought someone would pop in once we got started, and Holiday did. Had to wait back there 8 minutes. But how about that?
Are you criticizing someone who's doing you a favor live on the air?
Oh. Who, Holiday?
No, Roderick.
He's doing me a favor. Wait, you don't understand how... Well, let's examine this. Are you doing me a favor by sitting over there?
No.
Are you getting paid?
I am.
All right, is Roderick, isn't that his job?
He's juggling a lot of things, and you're like, well, he wasn't there exactly when I needed him.
I'm not. Well, I told him what time we start.
Oh, my gosh.
Dave Green.
Oh, man.
I need Dave Green on this.
It sounds like you do.
Are you saying that I'm doing a podcast that Podcast Heat Dave Green is selling and managing, and he appoints a guy to oversee the technical side.
You need somebody to
and that's a favor
to get the olds through the technical stuff. I see how it is. I understand. It's tricky. It's tricky software.
Do you do that too?
It gets me sometimes.
No, do you do?
Sometimes it messes with me.
Hold on. Since we're being fully transparent, I just heard you ripping someone in here for moving a button or something.
I'll do that on a daily basis. Believe me right now.
And then I hear every day over there's a problem with some. So yes, I'm old and I'm terrible technically, but we all have issues now and again. I just want to know, is Roderick, it's a favor that he's doing, or is that a job assignment? Like it's sort of like a producer or isn't it?
I'm just saying he's doing a lot of things, and you're like, he's not.
And I'm not.
He's not exactly where I need him at this moment.
Did you see how you don't? That's unbelievable. Do you see how I run over? Is he scared of Roderick or something?
I'm not scared of anybody, Jim.
Did you see Cam yesterday?
He's scared of Roderick.
How I ran to the studio.
He almost tripped up too on the wires.
I had to pee.
High knees.
I had to pee.
I know.
I had to set up the thing ahead of time so I'm there. Because that's what I told him. Hey, guys, 10 a.m. I always give them a heads up. Everyone agrees on a time.
I don't know too much about this whole situation. I do know that you did sprint, went potty, got back, cruised in that room, set everything up, and waited on the guys.
During the previous break, I set it up in there because that's the start time. And the professional athletes don't like it when you have to wait 2 minutes, let alone 8. Anyway, moving on. I was killing Roderick because it was funny and it was part of the podcast. Sorry. That's fine. I didn't know he was doing and this guy, Rocchio, I think he's doing us a favor by being here. All right, I'll treat you differently now. Thank you. Anyway, because Kyle Gibson has no-showed us a lot, I guess he's doing us a favor. We needed to have a backup plan. So I put a poll on the Twitter tweets. Who would you like to see as the guest regular host, also in case Kyle decides he doesn't want to do it? So I put Joe Kelly, Alan Craig, Matt Carpenter, and Kyle Loesch. And Joe Kelly ran away with it? Yeah, run away. And he's in, so we might throw him in the mixer. I just thought I'd share that because that's all part of the family. We are not a radio show. We are part of a whole streaming family.
And you would think guys, man, they just retire. They had kids. They probably just don't want to do anything. So for them to go on like that.
Hip replacement.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to text Holiday. That we need
sitting
to
down is a good
apologize.
thing for him.
Hold on. Hey, Matt, can you text Roderick and thank him?
Yes. Good.
Because he was doing you a favor.
Joe deserves that. Glad we're all in agreement. Glad we all came to this consensus. Proud of us. Proud of us for that today.
Oh, Lord. Man, oh, man.
What do you got there, Cam?
I mean, well, we're giving away tickets, and I'm going to do trivia about Kings at 8:45. O.A.R. tickets we are giving away at 8:45. We'll give you, let you know exactly how you can win these tickets.
Cam, if we're giving away tickets, you're doing trivia. I'm sorry, buddy.
No doubt. Let's go, man. Let's go.
We got 4 days of trivia. We got 4 more days of giveaways next week. You got 4 more days of trivia there, champ.
That's fine. Get me.
Jim's going to catch a couple of those.
What is it, though? Yeah.
Get me on that.
Wait, hold on. So his is Kings and Countries.
Kings, and useless crap.
And
I want that useless crap pretty soon.
Quotients.
Mine is boxing.
Questions, quotients, and other queries, which essentially means I'm just going to give you random sports trivia.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
And sometimes random trivia and stuff like that.
I like the one yesterday. I think boxing's great. ABA's
I know you like boxing, ABA in the pocket, but I'm gonna step out and you're a well-versed man. You've been around. You're storied. You're a Renaissance.
I'm a fossil.
You're a Renaissance
but
man.
I'm also learning.
Exactly.
Like I need to be more grateful.
Are you also learned?
Learned it.
I feel like you are a learned man.
No, learned would imply that you have some sort of intellectual curiosity.
You don't?
I'm right there at a level with Iggy of having no intellectual curiosity.
Who had the first kid?
That was a seminal moment in radio history, honestly. Who had the first kid is the best. God.
Who did? Wait, Rock though.
I can't come up with questions that good.
Who did have the first kid?
That's the thing. I have never.
Who had the first kid?
I have never come up with a question as insightful and penetrating as who had the first kid.
Who had the first kid?
The correct answer is Sean Kemp.
I mean,
no, the first, not the most.
Oh, okay.
The first.
See, I'm not learning.
How many kids did he have? Oh, that's right.
It was near a 1-to-1 ratio with new mothers and new children. Him and Travis Henry are absolute.
What about the dude from the Jets, the Cromartie?
Antonio Cromartie's fine. Travis Henry from the Titans running back is maybe the most prolific baby daddy. I think he had like 16 with like 13.
Let's just say
it's unbelievable.
Let's just say he's fertile.
Yeah.
Cam, you gave me an idea yesterday for the podcast of Jen Paywall. Am I saying it right?
Paywall?
I don't know how to say it, but she will be the first female major league umpire. She's been working minor leagues, and I had it on my list. And what do you think? What was if I asked about that? What do you think the reaction would have gotten from those guys? Do you think, like, if you're a professional athlete, are you like? Or are you like?
They don't give a damn,
right? That's what I think.
They don't care. I mean, are you going to be good? Are you going to put me on the spot? Are you going to act tough? Because, she's in a weird spot too. Like, how is she going to react to some of these guys looking at her like, what are you doing?
Right.
How are you going to react to that? So
like every umpire gets grief.
Yes, every single one. So it is what it is.
Mostly they try to kiss up to him. That's like the untold thing. Catchers are always trying to kiss up.
Yes.
But you always see an umpire every game.
So what's going to happen when somebody gets pissed at her?
Then they're going to be sexist and chauvinist.
That's on the table, right? So I don't know. I think the guys are going to be more intimidated by her than any of the other umpires because they don't want to be put in that spot. And I get it. I get that.
I just think we should be so past judging someone by gender or color or
it's not past.
I know.
And somebody's going to get pissed at her and it's going to blow up and he's going to look foolish and he's going to get bashed on Twitter and it is what it is. So I don't know. We'll see. Is that tonight, by the way?
I'm not sure. I guess. I think I read Saturday. I don't know. The new series are starting tonight. And there's an excellent lane of being a terrible home plate umpire that's been filled by males for many years. So, there's plenty of open lanes.
Oh, man, that should be interesting. Let's see here. It did happen again. It happened again. The dildo wars are happening with the WNBA. And this time it was
it's
a
not
purple
really wars, unless they're throwing them on the court like they're grenades, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so stupid and it's unsafe. I don't even laugh at that.
I can't.
I get that people.
It's funny.
I get why
I don't
people
want somebody to roll their ankle. Don't get me wrong, but it's
not even that. Anyone throwing something onto a playing field or a court,
they're going to be arrested.
Can lead to dangerous things.
They're going to be arrested.
I hope they are.
This guy's face is being posted everywhere. You saw that, Rock.
It's all one guy.
No, just
I saw
the one time it was the long-haired guy.
Well, yeah, the ESPN, as I put on the headline of today's show, ESPN has broken the story. Journalism still exists.
So what do they got?
A this is was posted last night at 10:01 p.m. Reading from the article, a self-described crypto enthusiast told ESPN he is part of a group that has orchestrated recent sex toy stunts that have disrupted at least 3 WNBA games in the past 10 days. That man, who spoke on the condition of anonymity over the video conference on Wednesday, said that the stunts were meant to market a crypto coin that his online community created. The WNBA and all of its quote-unquote controversy, he said, made the league a logical target for this kind of stunt. It was more or less like an opportunistic approach to, what is already trending. Where is there already controversy, and how do we intercept some of that attention? The man, who uses Lieutenant Daldo Rain as his username on X, a nod he said to the Brad Pitt character in the movie Inglourious Bastards. I can't believe I'm reading this off ESPN. Kept his camera off and refused to give his name or age during the call with ESPN. The group, he said, wants to reclaim the creative and community aspects of the crypto world. We want to really make memes funny again, he said.
Okay. How does that market your crypto business.
It's getting attention, I guess, man.
No, but
they got the story going right now.
Yeah.
No, but they got the story on ESPN. Outside of that, when you read the stories, are you thinking
crypto?
Hey, I want crypto. No, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
And you know what else? My kid shows me this. Like, there's always trends on TikTok of stupid things. Guys,
those are getting out of control. We'll get into that in a little bit. I got something to say about that. Go
and
ahead.
this is part of that in my book. Like, look, pranks are funny, but don't put someone in harm's way, and don't throw stuff on a playing field or a court.
I agree. I do. It is kind of funny, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. Even Sophie Cunningham's laughing about it. But yeah, it's
laughing until the next level,
until where you get pegged in the face or you roll your ankle,
or someone throws something else that's more dangerous. That's the other thing. If somebody like sprays water, you don't know what they're spraying at you. Like if someone throws someone on the court, you don't know what they're throwing.
Also in the interview, they said the crypto coin source told ESPN that the group was moving away from WNBA games and singled out an MLB game Wednesday night. During the Marlins-Astros game in Miami, a woman sitting behind home plate held up a green sex toy. We've got lots of funny things planned, the source said, of a less disruptive nature, but we want to keep people looking at us.
Well,
and they're looking at you when they...
I don't know.
No. I don't...
Did you see the meme of the coach giving the interview and they...
Yes.
And they put one of those... I mean,
the Lynx coach who said this has been going on for centuries with female athletes. Has it been going on?
I think one of the so the one at the Connecticut Suns game, an 18-year-old Caden Lopez was arrested at Phoenix Arena in Phoenix during the Mercury Connecticut Sun game. Court records say Lopez removed a green sex toy from his sweatshirt pocket, threw it, and hit two spectators, including a minor. After the toss, he attempted to leave the building. An arena volunteer witnessed the incident, followed Lopez, and tackled him to the ground.
Yeah,
the man ESPN spoke to provided Lopez's name before his name was made public and said that Lopez was part of the coordinated stunt. Lopez is charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct and misdemeanor assault. A felony charge of public display of obscene material was dropped. Lopez was celebrated as quote-unquote a hero and quote-unquote a legend in the group's Telegram chat.
Well, they are getting pretty sensitive with it because Jordan Schmaltz, I think, played for the Blues.
He did.
Yeah.
He was a first-round pick for the Blues.
That's right. And his brother still plays, I believe, for Utah, who's actually a really good player. He's got a podcast. Yeah. They're pretty funny.
Everyone has a podcast.
No doubt, but these guys are pretty big. His partner's Heat Daddy. He's just a guy that's just funny on Twitter. And they've been making fun of this situation on Twitter. And he ended up going to a game, and they recognized him and denied him going in, and he didn't have a dildo on him or anything. And then
so they're fascists.
I can't get through this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You did so well saying with a straight face, and I broke. I completely broke. You did so good, Cam. I'm sorry.
God.
I have to apologize.
I'm trying to be serious.
I completely went up when you said that.
I'm trying to be serious.
Damn it to hell.
So they didn't let him in, and then he does, a little Twitter rant about it. So
why? Because he makes fun of them? He can't go into a game?
I believe. I mean, he didn't have anything on.
That's fascism. That's fascism.
Yeah.
Sure.
It is.
It's not, but okay.
It is.
It's not, but okay.
That's authoritarian.
I'm trying to maybe.
Nope, not really, but yeah.
Because you've been criticized by this person, you can't go see a game. That's not my America.
Yeah, private companies making decisions. That's not Cat's America.
Oh, okay.
Well, look.
What are you talking about, man? Come on.
Well, I mean, if you want to wear a MAGA hat into a soccer game, you should be allowed to.
Is the stadium not a private property? Are they not allowed to make rules?
Yeah, they can. They can also be challenged.
No, they can. Yeah, there's no problem with that.
And
I thought you were big on just following the rules that were there. I thought that was your whole thing.
I am. That's
why
I don't find it funny when they throw sex toys on the court.
Why make a hubbub?
I just don't understand why you would deny someone because they criticize. That would be like the Cardinals not letting B. Schaeff in because he said Miles Michaelis shouldn't make his next start.
That's son of a gun.
I'm just saying it strikes a fascist.
What if he said that Miles Michaelis should be deported for wearing a bad hat? Do you think Brendan Schaefer had his media credentials?
Now we're getting silly.
Do you think somebody would have to have their media credentials taken for that?
Now we're getting silly. I mean, but as for Miles, we talked about on the show
multiple times on the show.
How about this? We have. What if Miles? He still wants to pitch. What if you move him into the long roll like they did with Mats, and it worked beautifully for Mats because he found it again, became a weapon, could also spot start. That way you don't have to deport him. And
Golf of America.
And that way you're getting something, from the money you're paying them. And it could help your bullpen, which is kind of
people are talking about
now. I did. I talked.
Well, yeah. Here's Lance. Here's Lance Lynn on Serving It Up, talking about the idea that you can maybe move Miles Michaelis to the bullpen.
But if they don't have guys to make the starts,
he doesn't curse, does he?
You also have to cover innings so you don't kill the bullpen and kill these young guys down the stretch. Obviously, you want guys to have success. You want them to do well, and I think that for Miles, where you're at with him right now. If you're going to go to the retooling that they're doing and you want young guys to have starts down the stretch, you go to them and be like, hey, here's where we're at. We're not saying that you're not going to start any more games, but we're also saying, hey, we might need 2 innings to work out of the bullpen, a la Leahy, what he does and stuff like that, because Miles has that ability to do that. Maybe his fastball will tick up even more down there. You never know what a change of scenery game in and game out could do for him. But obviously if he's not on board with that, then you have to make a decision of, hey, what's best for our organization? We're already stuck with the money right now. We'll be honest with that. So, hey, we want you to go down here and then maybe you can have a resurgence out of the bullpen. And then you might find a landing spot in whatever capacity that fits for you next.
Right. And that's what Matt did. I'd like to see Leahy start. It's kind of weird. The Cubs are here. It doesn't feel like as exciting as it normally does because it kind of feels like, like the story for this season may have already been written,
Kind of.
Still a lot of games to play. Still a lot of, it probably feels that way for us, but I imagine it certainly does not feel that way from Nolan Gorman and Jordan Walker.
No doubt.
No, and for the players, you gotta find ways to make it. Look, baseball, what's that scene from The Untouchables?
It sure is something.
No, baseball. Baseball is a team sport. In the field, they play as one. But at the plate, time for individual achievement. Then he breaks some guy's skull right on his chicken Kiev. I always knew Cat was a Russian asset.
I'll be watching a little league game today in Washington, Missouri. I'm going out there. I think Twister's going to be out there too.
Wait, did you? I don't feel like watching the game tonight. Did you just equate the Cardinals to? I will also
I'm letting you know I'm watching Little League.
And he's on my butt.
Baby.
And he's on my butt.
I'm going to be cheering these kids on. Okay, cheering them on.
The
Ellipsis wants to know, just tuning. What is in this title? What's going on with the dildos? Well, let me tell you something. There's an attack on the WNBA.
I shouldn't be
so ridiculous. Every time you say it. God, there's always something. There's always something. It's crazy.
All right, next time you say the show, I'm not going to immediately go up.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm going to keep my composure next time
Ellipsis.
you say it. God,
just look at the news, man. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Ay. Let's see here. Clip that off. The dildo wars are happening. Okay.
I made it. You got it. Good job. Okay, I'm proud of myself.
It's anal.
Oh boy.
Oh. I got a serious question.
It's anal.
There it is. It is. There's the answer.
What is that about?
You guys tell me why Charlie was screaming.
Why was Charlie doing that?
It's anal.
Oh, jeez, Louise. What the hell were we talking about?
Losers always whine about their luck.
Wow.
God, he was in his bag on this show.
Oh, man.
This guy on Twitter does not like Rocky.
No, he doesn't. He's a weirdo.
Oh, what's that going?
So this guy's always like he's
Look at that Asian woman driving.
Oh, boy. Whoa, I'm uncomfortable.
Kate's friends used to be attractive.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, don't even. No,
I am anti-Biden. I am a man who will virtue signal. Hey, Paul Goldschmidt, I'm on Top Tick.
I'm on Top Tick. Man. Top Tick is great.
Oh, man. What the, God, yeah. There's
Harrison Bader's cocky. I felt the hormones flowing. I got a hankering for a salad. I had a slice of white pizza. It's pretty good.
What is white?
Why does it have to be white?
You never had white pizza?
Hell yeah.
If anybody in the team did not deserve the medal, it was my daughter.
Oh, poor girl.
I've never swam with Matt Whitener.
That is.
Jamie, look this up.
Very.
It's not about whether it's true. It's about having a long debate if it's true.
Pizza?
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yeah. What is it? It's
It's like extra cheese. It's different cheeses
Yes.
on the pizza. You never had that, Rock?
Damn good.
Rockio?
Oh, what kind of cheese is it?
It's like a known thing, and you
Get
should
a
try it
slice
because
in
I'll bet
Jersey,
you like
baby.
it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try that.
Google it. Google white pizza. It's got like the melted cheese on there. It's got like the pizza. It's really
Damn
good.
So you can't get a slice around here. So you just buy the whole pizza. There's no slice, right? You know, just go in there and give me a slice of that, a slice of that.
This ain't a slice city.
No, it's not.
I wish it was.
I know.
Because you can mix and match.
I know. Give me a slice, baby. Damn.
I just never.
God, that
I just,
pizza's good in the East.
I bring Joe Roderick in some pizza.
I just don't want a big pizza. Sometimes I just want a nice.
Were you
big fat
bashing
slice.
Joe on the podcast?
No, I was just saying, like Matt was like seriously, I was gonna leave. There was 8 minutes. I'm in the, and so I go, well, what are you yelling at me? Yell at Roderick, and then Roderick texted me. I was on a call. All right, but
Oh man.
All right,
fun.
but
I'm sorry.
you're gonna finish that thought. You're just gonna cut it off there. You're gonna finish off the butt, or you're just gonna end it there.
He said I was on a call, so I let it go. I don't know what he's doing, but I do know that every time I've done these things, there's always been like a proctor. Always. Like when I was doing it for Bally's, when I was doing it for a different company, there's always been like
It's anal.
the person. Nope, it's a podcast. There's a
It's anal.
Nope, it's a podcast.
Why'd you bring condoms?
And there's always
It's anal.
What are
there's
those?
always been a guy in the wings, like letting people in or checking levels or whatever.
We always make it racial on this show.
That's
Do I watch the soccer? I've been in a bar a couple times on a Saturday night, and it's up on the monitor, and I'm rooting for them. CIT, what does that spell?
And then he did a YouTube show on
bringing
soccer.
it out.
Charlie Marlowe here.
Assuming makes an ass out of you and me.
Good morning, everybody.
Kids are equally the greatest thing on earth and the worst thing on earth.
They're not.
You can wheel chicks. You don't go up next to your wife and go, selfie. You hear that, Kate?
You
You know what?
Selfie.
What's he saying?
Selfie.
Selfie. Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
I just need a button somewhere to play that whenever I want.
That is Jimmy right there, man.
Kevin, Coke or cock?
That's what.
He's trying to pronounce a name.
Oh man. God.
Kate's friends used to be attractive.
Stop with that. You know?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
God
I'm
dang.
a bad person.
Jim, have you had the Pie Guy Pizza? Great New York Zach. Wombat. Where's that
I
at?
don't know where Pie Guy is.
Where's Pie Guy?
Hold on. Let's listen to this up.
Oh.
What's La Pizza
Yes.
is really good.
God,
dang
bless
it.
it. I
City.
love it so much.
La Pizza?
Oh my
La
God.
Pizza.
It's never open, right?
Can't
No, it's open. They're just so busy. They might
Yeah.
tell you can't have pizza. They open one in St. Charles. too.
I think about going to get La Pizza. I'm not kidding you. Almost every single day.
Is it like Faraci's the same way, man? Like, you better call at 4 or 5 o'clock early because it's gonna. Their phones are jammed for hours.
I don't think it's the same because I'm just saying, like, I can't explain to you how, like, on a normal day, they are out of serving more pizza at 2 p.m. because they're busy making orders for that
How
night.
much money are they?
I got
making?
it at 5. Yes, I got it at 5 last week, and I felt like an absolute winner.
Well,
Right?
how much
Yeah. Got
money?
it at
How
5
much
p.m.
money are these people making just off of pizza?
I mean, a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because for them, the big thing for them and why they do it this way is that they're never wasting product. That's what they do is
And
they
paying for people to be there all the time.
They make the dough that they have for that day.
Yes.
And then when they're done with that day's dough, everything
So
shuts
everything's
down. You're done. So so I'm sure they have some days with waste, but they're so good and they run off that model that I imagine that they have a lot less waste than other places that are constantly. And the quality is always good because it's always fresh made. They're not trying to reuse dough from the day before. I love La Pizza so much. It's that and Pizza a go. If I'm feeling like that and I got $20 in my pocket, I'm going to get pizza.
Although my kid gave me a leftover Jets pizza, totally
It's
different,
thick.
totally different, but pretty
Put
good.
you on your ass.
Pretty
That's
good.
Detroit style right there, baby. That thick like crust on it. On
Isn't
the
that
edges.
Sicilian style?
Yeah, they kind of look alike.
So yeah.
It's
the
thick.
same.
It's thick, baby. You eat a couple of those, you're going to bed. Damn, I'm starving. Woo! I love these random mic clips. They are hilarious. I'm laughing so hard. Buffalo Bills get their Buffalo Bildos every year thrown out on the field. I don't see what's the big deal. Oh, my God, that's got to be the greatest drop I've ever heard from the show. I don't know which one you're talking about.
It's anal.
That
Charlie does really have just the best one.
I played high school basketball.
You got to thank me for that one, though.
So
that
good.
did, I
got to find the one that Jim makes fun of him by doing it himself. I love that one so much.
No, there's a lot more about Tucker Carlson that needs to be found. It needs to be. It's that whole Tucker back and forth is the funniest damn thing ever. It is the funniest back and forth.
I do regional cable journalism at a very high level. That's true.
That's a deep voice there.
It is, yeah.
Well, usually when I don't sleep, my voice gets deeper.
Jim did fall asleep one time right in that chair.
A piece of parenting advice.
I tried to
Jim,
film
what do you got? I need a piece of parenting advice.
For me?
No, from Jim.
Oh, sir.
He said he had one.
Yeah, here's a piece of parenting advice. The kid didn't ask you to be his parent.
Yeah.
You had him.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You're damn right.
That's my favorite thing you've ever said.
That is
So
son of a bitch.
Act accordingly.
There you go.
You made the choice. The kid didn't.
Yes. You created him. God. Damn.
King.
And then here's the other thing, too. What have you really done with your life? Cam, you played some hockey. That's great. What have I done? Nothing. The only thing I got is my kid. Hopefully he's good, because otherwise I've contributed.
Wait a second. You took a bad turn there. Wait a second.
He's good.
Wait a minute. Well, hold on a second. That's dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? I
You
hope
suddenly pass on. Can I take over your YouTube page?
I just feel like, all right, I made a couple of bad jokes on Twitter. I posted dog pics. I had a kid, and he's turned out well. That's
right.
all I have
That's
is the kid.
I can't even walk in and get dressed without you bugging me.
Mount
That's your
Rushmore
podcast
pizza.
partner. That's Lance Lynn saying I can't.
I can't even walk in and get dressed without you bugging me.
We need to somehow incorporate that into an open on your show.
You know what he did that my kid heard, too? Like, it's a thing for kids 6 or 7. You ever heard of that? Like, to drop that into a podcast?
Oh, 6, 7? Yeah. Yeah, it's a I don't know what I have no frame of what the reference is.
I don't either.
I just know that it's a reference.
And Lance did it the other day, and I meant to remember it
6,
and
7.
then give him kudos and ask for an explanation. But then Holiday was locked out of the show, so we had to go in a different direction.
Why was he locked out?
I can't say because
Anti-Biden.
I can't say because Roderick was doing me a favor while he was on.
I am
on the phone.
anti-Biden.
There's anti-Joe. All around. It's just so much anti-Joe going around.
No, I'm pro Joe Kelly. And so are the Twitter people.
We always make it racial on this show.
That is.
We can do it doggy style so we can both watch X-Files.
Whoa, Jesus!
What did you say on April 7th?
Oh, that was
Charlie, what did you smoke last night?
His voice has a certain tone that you can tell where.
I played high school basketball.
I knew he was talking to you on that one. I knew he was.
Why'd you bring condoms?
It's anal. What is a poll on Twitter? I know B Shape used to do the polls all the time.
Oh, what do you mean? What is a poll? Like, what button do you click?
The poll man.
I kind of silently burped in the middle. Oh. I wasn't finished.
Oh, okay.
What's a good number of replies to make it seem non-scientific, but make it seem like it might be?
I think
scientific?
4. I think 4 is always a good number on the.
No,
polls.
I mean how many total people?
Oh, how many
voted?
people do you need? Oh,
Yeah.
you don't. You lie. If you get 24 votes, you don't mention it. Like you just say, yes, I have a poll that is obviously representative of the population. You don't actually tell people.
What are you doing?
Well, I already told you this is the poll with Carpenter, Loesch, Greg, and Kelly, and Joe Kelly got 53% of the vote with 993 votes
That's
cast.
pretty good. It's pretty good.
That makes it science.
That's science.
It isn't, but we can pretend based on citing a number.
Science.
Mm-hmm. Nothing on Twitter is real. Nothing.
I'm real. You're real.
That's right.
We're all real. Hey.
The Stiefel Charity Classic presented by Compliance Solutions is back in the Lou September 4th through the 7th. And music sensation O.A.R. is now headlining a community concert on Friday right after the play. You want to go? Then you tune in today at 8:45 for a new trivia game and whatever Rockio has put together to stump me for your chance to win a pair of tickets. Whoever guesses my score gets the tickets. We'll be taking guesses on the text line 314-590-3770 or on the YouTube chat line stream. So throw your your answers there, which I don't know what they are quite yet.
They're guessing. They're still guessing. We're going to start off and see how you do. We're going to start off. You're still guessing Cam's score. So Cam has 20 points up for grabs again. So you're going to be guessing Cam's score on the trivia today. 10 trivia questions. Game today. Countries, kings, and other useless crap. And today is going to be kings. It's 1 point per question. There's 4 rounds with 5 questions each. So 20 points up for grabs, Cam. So people have to guess your score 0 through 20 on a trivia round surrounding
random kings.
You're gonna be matching. You're gonna be matching. It's a matching game, actually.
Okay.
So it's a little bit easier. You don't have to pull anything out of the ether. Okay. Everything you need is going to be on the screen in front of you. I'm just gonna need you to play a little bit of a matching game.
Oh, I got you now.
That's easy.
Well, I'm just saying it's heady stuff, but I made it into an easy form to play.
I like it.
I had it at first. It was going to be 20 and 20. And then I cut down to 10 to 10. And I'm like, still too hard. I'm like, so let's go 5-5.
Right,
4
baby.
rounds of 5.
Let's go.
Matching game for Cam. What is his score? 0 through 20. Pick it now to win your tickets to O.A.R.
And then we're going to have Cam paint the picture and
Yes.
make it full.
Yep.
So check that out. Okay, O.A.R. tickets coming your way. You want to go to break now, Rock?
Yeah, we can do that.
We're going to break. Stay tuned. We will be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
Grounded third, diving play by Arenado. They get the out! Unbelievable.
Get ready for the ultimate showdown. The New York Yankees come to Busch Stadium the weekend of August 15th through the 17th, and they're bringing the star power. See sluggers like Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton take on your Cardinals in one of the biggest series of the season. Finish off your summer in style with the Cardinals and Yankees. Great seats still available. Get yours now at cardinals.com.
This is Nolan out of St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Summer in St. Louis means one thing: Cardinals baseball. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, the boom of the fireworks. It's the soundtrack to summer for Cardinals Nation. So grab your cap and glove and take your spot in the stands, because in St. Louis, baseball is more than a melody. It's our favorite song.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. St. Louis County Police are investigating a deadly shooting that happened Thursday morning at Woodlands Apartments on Sheffingdale Court near Delwood. Officers found a man dead from gunshot wounds when they arrived. No arrests yet, and anyone with tips should contact detectives. A Missouri foster mom is accused of trading a child for an exotic monkey and now faces new criminal charges. Brenda Deutsch was released on bond less than a month ago after being charged with endangering the welfare of a child over allegations of a child being traded for a monkey in Texas. New documents allege Deutsch received reimbursement for respite care services that were never provided. More court dates are pending. Mayor Spencer said there are about 700 households damaged by the May 16th tornado that have not yet applied for federal aid that they qualify for. The deadline to apply is Monday, August 11th, after the mayor requested an extension. There's more information on how to apply for disaster assistance with FEMA at disasterassistance.gov. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Hot and humid for most of the upcoming weekend. Sunshine today. We're in the mid-90s. We have a big high-pressure system parked in the central states and covering all of the Midwest. Our heat index today just over 100, so we'll be a little uncomfortable with that humidity. Clear tonight, mid-70s, and then we're in the low to mid-90s and sunny through the weekend. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Hey everyone, Cam Jansen here to tell you about the experts at Fast Signs in Earth City. Fast Signs can handle any and all of your business visibility needs, from traditional signs and graphics to digital to core graphics and anything in between. Fast Signs in Earth City has you covered. The station uses them, the Blues use them, and you will love the work they do. Call 314-344-4400 for your custom signage needs today. That's Fast Signs in Earth City, 314-344-4400.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network bringing St. Louis City fans and ice cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with EyeSight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Let's go. 8:44. Trying to get signed into my freaking Gmail account on my computer, which I haven't done in years for some reason. I guess when we stopped doing radio, I stopped signing in, so it's been a pain in the ass. So sorry about that intro. We're going to do a...
what are you, an old?
I don't know what I am. I don't know, but we are going to do a little trivia. And we're going to have a chance for you guys to win O.A.R. tickets. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to do it right now. Oh, perfect. Thanks, Rockio.
So I've put a iPad in front of Cam. So now instead of having to look up on the screen here, which is a little bit delayed, he's now going to have everything in front of him. So, Cam, before we dive into this, remind everyone what we're playing for today.
We're playing for O.A.R. tickets. O.A.R. tickets. Thank you to Stiefel. Their foundation. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. I'm going to read it one more time.
Stiefel Charity Classic coming up at the second, or I guess it's the first weekend, yes. First full weekend in September
4th through the 7th. And O.A.R. is going to do a headlining a community concert on Friday right after the play. So right now, you guys have a chance to win. Throw in your guesses. How many points am I going to get out of 20 when it comes to me knowing Kings?
I have the I have the chat in front of me, and we're getting a couple guesses on the line. And Cam, is it in front of you? Is the screen in front of you working? Can you see what we're doing here? Okay, so this is now our second edition of Countries, Kings, and Useless Crap. You guys can see there. Cam did Countries yesterday or 2 days ago, and today we're not going to do Useless Crap. We're going to do Kings, but it's a little bit of Countries as well, Cam, because what we're going to be doing here is I have 4 rounds of 5 questions each, and each round, what you're going to see is 5 kings and 5 countries, and you got to match up which country the king is from. Now, just to have a little bit of fun here, the names I picked aren't random. They are the highest numbered and most commonly used name by that country in their monarchical history. So you got Louis the whatever number for whatever random country. Jim Hayes has a question. Jim, we're taking questions.
Is it strictly countries, or are we going to see like a Don King and a John King?
It's strictly countries. I decided not to put any jokes in there because I think it would have been too obvious in the guessing game if there was just a single one, like a Don. Don would have thrown things off. John would have been fun. I should have thought of John. John would have been a really good joke. I'm really mad at myself for not thinking.
For the record, I think you put a lot of work on this. I appreciate it, but I will still not consider it a favor. I would say.
No. This is me working. This is not a favor. This is me working. I love it. 100%. And let's get and what we can do here is that I'm going to be able to get a little screen up here so that for Cam, I can actually draw Cam his little lines here. So Number one, right out of the gate, the first edition of these questions, Cam. Here is what you have in front of you, and we can actually have a little fun here because watch this. I'm gonna get this little pen going, and now I can draw the lines. So you got to tell me, Cam, you got to match up the king and what country they are from. So we got Charles VII, Carl XVI, Edward VIII, Honore V, and Mohammed VI. Hit me, baby.
I'm going to go Mohammed, Morocco.
All right.
I'm going to go Charles.
Charles VII
of Sweden.
Okay.
I'm going to do no. Charles of England. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Carl, Germany.
Carl's
no.
Germany.
No. Wait. Wait.
See, Cam got a little over his skis. No, we can erase the answer.
Okay, I'm going to go Mohammed, Morocco.
Okay.
Edward, England.
Okay.
Charles, Germany. Carl, Sweden. Honro, Monaco.
Cam Jansen, round number 1. 5 for 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up! What are you going to do? What are you going to do? God dang!
Done. Cam Jansen starts off 5 for 5.
Jesus.
Okay, see, I was worried. I knew breaking it down would make this a little bit more palatable for everybody.
Whoa, I got to slow down.
You have any questions about these names up there, Jim?
No, but I do think that the names sort of gave you clues as to which.
Charles could be anything. Carl could be anything. Edward could be anything.
That's part of the game. Is that you got to use as always with the trivia. You got to use your context clues. If you don't know it, outright. So Cam is 5 for 5 to start. We move on to our second round here, and I just got to zoom in here, so it makes it look all pretty. All right, Cam. John the 23rd, James the 7th, Louis the 18th, Alfonso the 13th, and Ivan the 6th. And you got Scotland, Russia, France, the Holy See, and Spain.
Ivan,
How you
Russia.
feeling it? Ivan and Russia. It's an easy call for Cam.
Louis, France.
Okay, it's an easy call for Cam.
I don't even know what Holy See is.
That's part of the fun of the trivia, Jim. We're gonna learn a little bit about that.
Alfonso, Spain.
Alfonso to Spain.
James, Scotland. John, Holy See.
Yes. Cam Jansen, 10 for 10 right out of the gate.
Get on.
He's killing
with
it.
Yourself.
John,
get on with yourself.
John the 23rd would be Pope John the 23rd. The Holy See is the political name of the Vatican.
I did not know that.
And you know what? You were listening to Hot Take Central today. Now, guess what? You know it, Jim. Just like that, you know it.
It's a learning experience.
That's one of the reasons we do these little games is because you can learn
Cam.
now.
10 for 10.
10 for 10. I might have made it too easy. All right, Cam.
No, this board was a little tougher.
Okay, five more. Leopold III, Frederick William IV, Pedro II, Boleslav V, and Mehmed the Sixth. And we got Prussia, Belgium, the Ottoman Empire, Brazil, and
Mehmed
Poland.
Ottoman.
And there you go. Didn't make it too hard for you. I want you to have some fun on this.
I'm going to do Leopold, Prussia.
Okay.
Wait, is that name Boleslav?
Boleslav. It's
like coleslaw?
Yeah, I think
it can be delicious.
Let's not insult the royal family of this country.
Pedro, Brazil. Frederick
William,
Poland. Boleslav, Belgium.
All right, Cam.
I think I messed this one up.
All right, Cam. I'm sorry. You have finally gotten some ones incorrect. You were correct with Mehmed the Sixth to the Ottoman. Beyond that, though, you got Pedro II, but those are the only two you got. You got 12 out of 15 so far.
Okay.
Frederick William. Frederick William IV is Prussia.
Yeah. Damn it.
I'll draw the correct ones here in blue. Frederick William is Prussia.
Yeah, I should.
Boleslav V is Poland.
Okay.
And then Leopold III is Belgium, and he was a monstrous person. He did all the messed up stuff in the Congo. Leopold III, not a good guy.
I'll be looking at that.
And let's go for our final round. Cam can get up to 17. The highest guess I saw was 15. I haven't checked the other guesses yet. So Cam, we could have a winner here with a pretty close one. Haakon the VII, Charles V, Alfonso the Sixth, Victor Emmanuel III, and Christian the Tenth. We got the that should have been.
This is tough.
There's a little bit of a typo here. My apologies here. I overlooked this one. Italy, Belgium, Brazil, Poland, and my apologies. Ottoman should read Portugal.
Which one should?
Ottoman should read Portugal.
Okay.
Sorry, I had an accidental copy and paste.
Okay, that makes the whole game.
Portugal, Italy, Belgium, Brazil, Poland. This is not supposed to be Brazil either. Sorry, I had some mistakes here. Some things did not. Some copy and pasting did not work here. My apologies. I'll get this righted for you, Cam, because I care about you just so damn much. So
we care about our listeners.
Let me get this one. So instead of Belgium, this is the problem with Europe. I get confused. Instead of Belgium, that's Luxembourg is one of your options. So Portugal, Italy, Poland, and then your final answer instead of Brazil is going to be Denmark. My apologies.
Man. Okay.
I went great here, but I screwed it up on the fourth screen. My apologies.
What did like the Zima kick in?
Yeah, I think so. Portugal, Italy, Luxembourg, Denmark, and Poland are your countries. These are your 5 names, though. My apologies.
Okay. Alfonso, Italy.
Alfonso's going to Italy.
Victor Emmanuel. Oh man. I'm gonna go.
I was going so great.
I'm gonna go Portugal. Christian. I'm gonna go.
Portugal.
Oh man.
That's not even, I screwed up this last round, Cam. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, it's all good.
I was going so great, Christian, and I lost it on the last one.
I'm gonna go. I can't. What's the third one again?
Luxembourg.
I'll go Luxembourg.
Okay.
Hakan. No. What am I missing here? Charles.
You got Poland, and Denmark. It's not supposed to be Poland, but
Charles V, Poland.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a point on that one.
And then Hakan. What's the other one?
Denmark.
It ain't gonna be right. Go ahead, though.
Right.
Go ahead, though.
Cam, I'm giving you a point on this one because my copy and paste skills at like 1:00 last night completely failed me. So I'm giving you a point on this one. You got Hakan the 7th was in fact Denmark. But the other ones you got incorrect there, and I apologize for those mistakes. Victor Emmanuel III is Italy. Christian the 10th though is Denmark. Sorry, it was supposed to be.
What's Alfonso?
Alfonso is supposed to be Portugal. My apologies.
Okay.
Alfonso is Spain. Alfonso is Portuguese.
Okay.
So I screwed up those last ones, Cam. I'm going to give you 3 more points. We're going to get you to 15 out of 20. That was an impressive job.
15 out of 20.
Solid.
Who got it?
Some of my editing skills at the end of the
okay.
At the end of the episode fell apart. That's on me. I'll get better at the same time.
Pizza wallet.
Yep. He had a text in early, and I think he hit 15 right on the nose.
Oh, Pizza Wall, baby.
Yeah.
What's up?
Pizza Wall got in early at 8:40 before we even came back from the segment and hit 15 right on the nose. Good job on that, Pizza Wall.
Dang, baby.
And because we're a learning show, we're teachers, we're information sources. Also, Alfonso was also connected to the Fresh Prince.
Yes, he was. Alfonso Ribeiro is
he still alive?
What you're throwing out there.
He hosts like 2 game shows too.
He does. He's out there. He's out there. Cam, I was impressed by how you did. Congratulations to Pizza Wall. Pizza Wall, you're on the text line. Just do us a favor. Text in your first name, your last name, and your email address. And yeah, that's the kind of goofy stuff I'm going to keep getting us into because I can't help myself. I can't help myself.
I'll do trivia anytime
I literally was sitting around like 2:00 yesterday, and I was like, I got to think of something for Cam. And I was like, well, I did countries. Might as well find a few kings. I'll do useless crap next week.
You could do faces of kings, and I got to put them together next time.
That's insanely hard. Like that one. Like I was driving in this morning.
I think I'd be better at that.
I was driving in this morning wondering if I was going to scrap this because I was like, this is going to be too hard. He's going to get like 5 and be mad at me. The listeners are going to tell me that this was a stupid idea. I'm like, I might scrap this. I'm like, no, plug forward, try it out, see what happens.
I'm up for anything, man.
Until I botched it myself at the end with getting the list of countries wrong for the final match. It was going great.
I know. Yeah, I like it, man. What's going to be like the useless stuff you think you're going to get into me with?
Well, we just saw it.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's all useless stuff, really.
But like, what kings are going to help you? Like knowing.
No, none of this stuff is useful. I don't learn trivia to be useful.
Right. He said, when are we going to start doing useless stuff?
Yeah.
That's a different category. So what would that be? This is kings.
That allows,
the other one's countries.
That allows me to just do whatever I want, essentially. Because there will be some of these that
weather.
Yeah, there's just going to be ones that are just general trivia. Like
natural disasters.
Throughout my day, I'm just collecting general trivia, Cam, and so and I'm trying to write it down.
Tornado ever that hit the U.S. It was a 1925 tri-state tornado, killed 650 people, including a ton of farmers. 3 states. What states are they?
When you say longest, do you mean like the trail it ran, or do you mean like the amount of time that it was on the ground?
Both.
Oh, does it hold both records?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna guess it went through Texas, Oklahoma,
Missouri, Illinois, Indiana.
Okay, nicely done.
Yeah, like 250. it was so long, and it would break apart as two EF5s and then come back together. It was horrifying. The tri-state tornado. Check that mug out.
You know what I'll do? I'm gonna build over the weekend. I'll try to build 3 different trivia questions for you, Cam. We'll make a little spinny thing that looks exactly like what I have on the screen right now.
Yeah.
And we'll spin it, and whichever it lands on, countries, kings, or useless crap, you'll have to pick one of those. That's the exact trivia game we'll play that day. So I'll have to come up with three different trivia games over the weekend.
Yes, Jimmy.
I have a trivia question.
Yes.
Useless. Useless.
What you got?
There's a disease called Palmer hyperthidrosis. Palmer hyperthidrosis.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What are the side effects?
Pissing out of your ass?
Hand sweat. And I thought of you because you always have little maladies like that.
That is me.
So I looked it up, and that's why I thought that was useless but useful to you.
I like that.
Now we got to go to break.
All right, we're going to go to break. We will be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
Let's talk about your health insurance. There are a lot of reasons why people need affordable health insurance. But here's the bottom line. You know you need affordable health insurance. For you, a spouse, a family member, whatever. I'm going to give you a free hotline to call to find affordable health insurance that can cover all your health insurance needs in case you get sick or have an emergency. Plus, cover vision, dental, and more. And there are no long-term commitments. You can keep your plan as long as it's affordable. And for the price of a cup of coffee. We're not talking about one of those fancy coffees. For the price of a regular cup of coffee a day, you can have quality, affordable health insurance. Call the health insurance hotline for a free quote.
800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. That's 800-373-8414. All aboard!
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation, travel by train. Yes, consider traveling around the United States on Amtrak. Traveling by train is a lot less of a headache than taking a plane, and you'd be surprised how many places you can go on an Amtrak, and there's no passports or IDs needed. Find out how to get where you're going as soon as tomorrow by train. Call the Amtrak Travel Hotline right now. We'll book your trip and email your tickets within minutes. Skip the drive to the airport and skip the lines. Call right now to book your Amtrak reservations. We service most of the United States.
All aboard!
Do something new. Travel by Amtrak today.
800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. That's 800-428-9517.
Broadcasting live from the J. Randolph Jr. Studios, this is the Lou Information Station, KLIS 590 AM, Wood River, St. Louis.
Of Nicolas Maduro. Bondi is accusing the Venezuelan leader of being a narco trafficker and says he has been directly linked to drug smuggling. Maduro's government has denied similar claims in the past. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The U.S. Air Force is denying early retirement to some transgender service members. That's according to a report from Reuters, which says all transgender service members with between 15 and 18 years of service will not be granted early retirement. Instead, an August 4th memo says they'll have to choose between quitting or being forced out with no retirement benefits. New York Governor Kathy Hochul highlighted what she says is a detrimental impact on New Yorkers connected to President Trump's tariff rates in effect. Here's Scott Pringle.
Deals have yet to be hammered out with some key U.S. trading partners, including Mexico and Canada. And Hochul says with new tariff rates now in effect, consumers face a new effective rate of about 21% on most imported goods. Imported computer and electronic parts, they're expected to rise 18%, while imported clothing and shoes estimated to cost 37% more.
St. Louis residents impacted by the May 16th tornado are getting more time to apply for federal aid. FEMA says the deadline to submit individual assistance applications is extended to August 26th. The lawyer for Sean Diddy Combs says he may seek home confinement for the convicted rap mogul. Combs was found guilty last month on 2 prostitution-related charges and could get up to 5 years behind bars when he's sentenced in October. His lawyer said Combs wants therapy for both anger issues and substance abuse. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great, and even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel. A delicious breakfast buffet every morning you're here. And when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right. Free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Hey, listen to me. I'm one of the credit cards in your wallet. I'm about to explode and pop like a balloon. You're using me and my brothers way too much. Your credit cards aren't the only ones annoyed. It's your paycheck that doesn't have enough to pay everything. Save your credit cards, your paycheck, and yourself a lot of PAIN. Pain. Call the debt helpline now, not tomorrow, right now. Our experts will show you how you can cut your interest rates and your payments on your credit cards in half. Credit card companies have special assistance programs designed to help you. Make this 100% free call right now and learn how you could get out of credit card debt. Here's the number.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569. Paid for by Zero Debt.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go. 9:05 on a Friday. Let's go. Get them in. 314-590-3770. We're live on YouTube, by the way. Lou Info on YouTube. Click, like, and subscribe. There's a chat line going. Chirp us all you want. You give us something to talk about. I'll read anything you want. Does not matter. We just gave away more tickets to go see O.A.R. and my boy Pizza Wallet won those bad boys. And he asked who that band was, and he's going to, I believe, take his kids. And I'm like, I bet you are really going to like these guys.
You guys, you'll enjoy it.
They're cool as hell, man.
They're a lot of fun. It's you know what? It's a good time. It's a very fun, upbeat band.
Yes.
Every song they have is either like a chill or it's like an upbeat, fun, like fun in the sun.
Get your mind right and jam out to these guys.
It'll be great.
And I'm telling you, they're cool as hell too, man. We hung out with these guys. They asked if they could skate with the alumni. I think it was before Chaser's event, and they came out and skated with us. And they're pretty good at hockey. Huge hockey fans, nicest guys in the world. So go check them out, Pizza Wallet, man. You're gonna have a good time. Did you watch that Memphis game last night? It's pretty cool. These guys were on FanDuel. It'd been nice to see JJ play, but I didn't understand that decision.
Why didn't they just say, all right, you can take the next day off? Let the Cardinal fans see what may be coming this year, maybe, and let the kid have a shot at showing out, as the kids say. But we did see Quinn Mathews, 7 innings, 9 Ks. You know, he had been struggling a little bit. Rocchio said his last start was pretty good, but prior to that, there was a couple of rough starts where his velo was down.
His velo was down. He was walking a lot of people.
And that kind of was a red flag. But last night, he looked every bit ready. You know, I know it's AAA. I know it's one game. But you watched that kid last night, you're like, yeah, let's give him a shot.
So he had issues with walking people in his previous starts. And the big thing is that he had never gone longer than 5 innings pitched even. Like he'd never gotten deep into it, even into the 6th inning at all. And so his last 2 starts. So again, he had 2 games with 5 innings pitched, nothing higher in the minors this year. His last 2 games, 6 2/3 with 9 strikeouts and a walk. And then last night, 7 innings, 2 hits allowed, 9 strikeouts, 1 walk.
Pretty damn good.
Was an absolute clinic from Quinn Mathews. And it's not just that he was good then, it's that he's turned it around completely from a guy who was sitting at his ERA was was over 5 at one point in June this year. It was at 4.30 going into August after the break, and he's absolutely mowed down his last 2 starts. He puts together 5 or 6 starts. I'm going to start clamoring to see him the last week or 2 of the season.
Think so?
Absolutely, I am. Because we know he was pumped up as being this guy, but again, he got an injury, and then when he started pitching, he was struggling in the minors. So you just had to be logical and say, listen, you got to put it out of your mind that he's going to be the player you thought he might be, that he's going to be the September call-up you expect him to be in May. But if he puts together 5 or 6 straight starts where he's just mowing people down in the minors, then I'm giving him a low-impact start at the end of the season, maybe 2.
Also, the Cardinals are talking about swing and miss. This guy, you look at his strikeouts, innings pitched. This guy gets swing and miss, which is exactly the direction you would like to head into. So, yeah, and his changeup looked really good last night. Like, he's got weapons to use outside of a fastball. So, it was a nice showing for him.
Yeah, it would be nice, though. That is bizarre. I know it was his day off, an off day or whatever, it's rest day for JJ. But we were talking, I can't believe they didn't call down and be like, is he okay? Can he play in this game? People are watching. He's our future. People are very, very interested in this kid. Talking about him all through the radio waves every single day. His name gets brought up somewhere. I'd like to see him. I'd like to see what he can do.
When it kind of seems like the story for the season has already been written, it may not be, but that's what it feels like right now, if you're being honest. So you start thinking ahead, and you're like, hey, that kid looks pretty good. Let's take a peek.
How about get some people excited? I don't know. I didn't understand that decision. He's probably like, I want to play too. Oh, the camera's in my face for the first time. Let's go.
He's hit at every level. I mean, he is flashing right now. Is that what the kids say? He's flashing?
I like that. Jim, what do you think the biggest difference is going to be when Heimblum takes over? What do you think the biggest change is going to be? Like, what's he going to do different than Mo? It's kind of a tough question. I'm just curious.
Well, I think it's things that you're not going to see every day.
Yeah.
Like they put a lot of money in development in the minor leagues, which is something the Cardinals had stalled at, especially in producing major league ready pitchers, right? So I think that's what we're going to see. More eyes, more technology, more staff at the lower levels, which will hopefully produce a better grade of talent. Some you can keep, some you could deal as currency and make for a better team in a more consistent way. That's what I think the thought process is. But I don't think you're going to like go to the ballpark
and be like, this is different.
And all of a sudden they're like, nope, they're all getting buzz cuts. It's not, it's not like that. It ain't going to be like that.
Has he done an interview besides remember you were down at spring training?
What, of course. The one time he was on radio was with what show?
Hot Take Central 1.0.
Darn right it was.
Damn right. You went right after him.
He looked like he wanted to freak out.
He's like, hello, Hot Take Central.
So November 1st. Do you want to make your second ever radio appearance in St. Louis, Heim? Now that you're officially the man, let's go.
So, I'm going to, like you asked me if I wanted to have Ollie on. It was, by the time I saw your text, I didn't want to, you don't want to make the guy coming on your show for the first time, or Ollie's second time, seem like it's like an afterthought, right?
No.
So, but yeah, I'm
they're out west. Too.
I'll try to. He won't know. Last night he wanted me to go.
Oh, okay.
So, or that's when I saw it. So I will try to get him for the homestand, Ollie.
Yeah.
It's not Heim time yet.
No, it's not.
We're getting there.
And that rightfully so. You kind of wait in the weeds. We're trying to get Steiner, and he's like, I'm not doing anything yet. You know, he did a couple little hits here and there, but nothing really. He's trying to hide.
I don't have to? Oh, never mind.
He's like, he's going to have, not that the GMs really talk that much anyway, but, training camp and stuff like that. If things are going bad, you're going to get the camera in your face. But yeah, we're trying to get Steiner, and I don't blame him, man. Nothing's happened. Like, what are you going to talk about?
You get your face out there.
Yeah,
let the fans get to know you.
Yeah, but they know him
as an executive,
but he's not yet. So it's like,
isn't he getting on the payroll, or is he doing just stuff as a favor like Roderick?
Oh, son of a gun!
He's on the payroll.
So that's what people are saying on the text line too. Oh, is he getting paid for that? Then no, that's not a favor.
Yeah. I just checked.
Rock, I just get it riled up. But he's never going to let that go.
He was working though. That's why he wasn't immediately available to use, because he was doing he was still working. Correct?
Wait, are you saying I don't really?
No.
I don't know.
Am I wrong?
His job was to make sure that a professional athlete can get on the show.
Was he working at his job, and that's why he was 8 minutes? Oh no, later than he was supposed to.
I'm disappointed in you, because the question is, did he do me a favor or not? And now you're changing the whole equation, and you know that because there's really no leg to stand on there. And Dave Green already weighed in. It was not a favor. It was a work responsibility.
Yeah, but you got on the air and called him out because he was 8 minutes late while he was doing another job. Like, it's not like he was just like lollygagging. Come on now.
You can't answer a phone and say, "Oh, Holiday, let me hit the button."
He was
there.
busy.
So was Holiday.
The man was doing.
Holiday had a hip replacement.
That means he's not busy. That means he's sitting there recovering from the hip replacement.
Plus,
which got awful, but it's not.
I know how you do it with Randy.
Work.
I know how you do your show with Randy, but like on the podcast, if it came up that Holiday was in backstage, and we talk about why, it's part of the show. That show is part of this show, and it's part of the whole LouInfo.com business. So we talk about
the Lou Information Station.
We can't talk about it. It's a secret.
Nope.
Is that calling out
a
guy?
Secret. How dare you, Jim? How dare you? That's exactly what I meant when I said that. I was being 100% serious, and I'm mad at you now. I think you're a scumbag.
Oh,
sorry,
I didn't clip that off.
I didn't say that with a believable tone. That won't work because I didn't say. Sorry. No, let me get it going. You're a scumbag. Yeah, that's a believable one.
Man, oh man,
cut that one off. The first one, I was lollygagging into it, Jim. I didn't give my conviction. Like, conviction is how Charlie shows how to do conviction on a drop.
And here's
it's anal.
Oh, Rock,
that's how you do it.
I don't know how long you go back with Roderick, but Roderick's been around
for a long time
since radio was invented.
Yeah.
And so I think Roderick understands the game and wouldn't.
Your butt does look good in those shorts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You'd rather die than eat your dog?
Yes.
I would.
No,
why are you laughing?
No. No, you wouldn't.
Charlie's right.
No, you wouldn't. And no, he's not right. No, you wouldn't.
Right.
No,
there's a difference.
No, you wouldn't.
Charlie's right, because Charlie's
right.
Lock his dog in a hot car, then eat the dog.
Yeah.
I love marijuana. I love marijuana.
I think he had that dog just to clean up the mess on the floor from the kids.
Oh my God.
He said it himself.
Did he really?
Kind of.
That was one of the big. One of the big arguments we had. Is that was that Charlie locked his dog in a hot car? Someone gave him some dirty looks or something.
Charlie Marlowe here. It's 110 degrees.
You're
in the
right.
parking garage.
How long did he leave the dog in the car?
That's debatable.
Well, he went to get a salad at Crush, which he had to walk out. It's not like there's certain places you can see your dog from wherever you are. No, it was around a corner in a parking structure while he went in to get a salad at Crushed Red, which I've gotten salad there.
Good place.
It's very good, but
takes a while, doesn't it?
Takes a few minutes.
Takes a while, doesn't it?
Should he have brought the dog into the restaurant?
No.
Okay.
You go home, you drop the dog off, then you go get Crushed Red.
Where is Crushed Red at?
There's a few locations.
Oh, man. How about Barstool hiring White Chocolate? You like him?
Flipping love.
Isn't he cool, man? I saw he's
I I could talk for an hour about my favorite Jason Williams passes because there is something like there are people who play basketball, in my opinion, in what is like spiritually the correct way to play basketball. Jason Williams is one of those people. He plays basketball the way that, like, if there is a God and he's the one who invented basketball, he meant basketball to be played the way that Jason Williams played it.
Because he's white?
No.
Oh,
good Lord.
I'm sorry.
1960s.
I'm just asking.
No,
but he was really good.
It's because he
Do you like?
There were no rules about passing with Jason Williams. It didn't matter where you were, where he was.
Oh man,
it was. I have the ball. You're going to try to score the ball. I'm going to get the ball to you in one way. I mean, I know it was an all-star game, but like the elbow pass is maybe the single greatest piece of sports ingenuity I've ever seen in my entire life. Pat Mahomes wishes he could come up with something as beautiful as the elbow pass. Can
you imagine if that guy could even shoot a little bit?
Oh my God, it would have been amazing.
All right, I thought you'd get hurt by that. Not a great shooter.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you look at his last years in the NBA, we're talking like barely 40%, I think. 40%, 38%.
How big was he?
Jason Williams was not big. 6'1", 200 pounds. Yeah, his effective field goal percentage is garbage.
Yeah, he couldn't shoot. That's why he was never a superstar.
I was going to say,
but fun to watch.
He had a solid. He had 2 solid years of 3-point shooting his entire career. 37% on 5 per game and 38% on 3 per game, both in the back half of his career when he was with Miami and Orlando. So, but he took a lot of shots. He had the ball in his hand a lot, but I mean, an absolute savant at passing the ball. It's kind of like the renegade version of Steve Nash, where like Steve Nash was complete like poetry. Jason Williams was jazz. And it's I love like passing highlights on YouTube. Those compilations that people put together are one of my favorite things in the world. So it's Jokic is one of them. Jason Williams is probably number 2 in like the most fun passing.
So
highlights.
You're Nash. So you like Williams and Nash. So you love the Caucasians.
Not necessarily. Kyrie Irving has the best handle in NBA history. Like the best singular, the best singular dribbler.
What are you going to drop Pete Maravich and Vinny Del Negro on us next?
Well, Steph Curry's a much better shooter than Pete Maravich. But Kyrie's got the best handle. Kyrie's got the best handle ever. Have you ever seen Kyrie do his pregame warm up where he leans to one side? He has both his feet together, Cam, and then he'll lean to one side. And I mean, he'll be at like a 45-degree angle,
like Michael Jackson used to.
Yeah, exactly. So Michael Jackson had he had a cut in his shoe, and he would step onto a nail that would anchor him onto that lean. Kyrie Irving is just doing now. That's a forward and backward one. Kyrie Irving goes side to side. But yeah, I mean,
this shows he's an athlete. Like,
how much do you love Ernie DiGregorio?
Ernie DiGregorio, not a lot. Dante DiVincenzo, though, you want to talk about a baller? I'll talk about Dante DiVincenzo all day long. Little Danilo,
the Knicks needed him.
A little Danilo Gallinari. You know him from the Knicks days as well. Danilo Gallinari, he ball out.
DiVincenzo was missed.
But Jason Williams is also a fantastic content creator. He's a lot of fun in interviews. His stories are great. Pizza Wall
grew up poor.
Says here, Jason Williams and Randy Moss were high school basketball teammates.
Yep.
I think they also played football together. I think Jason Williams played on that football team with Randy Moss. He might have been the quarterback.
Probably.
Which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that was on Twitter far from the left, and then they put him like on CNN, I think, Rex? What? He's a white guard. You should know him.
Chapman?
Rex Chapman.
Yeah.
And then
what happened to him?
He was everywhere on Twitter. Now I don't see him at all.
I never really tied into his NBA career at all. Like I didn't really get it.
Rex Chapman.
Yeah, he was big on Twitter. He was a big deal on Twitter for a while.
Yeah, because
he was everywhere.
He was a really good college player. First round draft choice.
Oh,
okay as an NBA player.
Now he was all over Twitter.
Yeah,
I mean every day.
It was clear that that's what he was trying to make his second career, and he did get hired by like CNN, and then you didn't hear him anymore. So I don't know what happened. Maybe he's like Tucker. Maybe he does like
it's almost like it's not
long form interviews that I don't see.
It's almost like it's not a very good network or something.
They spend a lot of money.
That doesn't make you a good network, as we've seen.
Did you hear about that Francis Howell superintendent that they hired and then fired
immediately in Bucktown? Yeah, how about
that? And then he got hired again somewhere, and now they got to pay him out like what? $250,000,
over $200,000. I saw that.
And then like no one talks like what happened? Francis Howell, superintendent, just hired him, and now they fired him, and they're still paying him out $250,000, and then he just got hired in like Oklahoma or something like that. People are like, well, what happened? Did you not do a background check?
So they didn't tell you why?
No. Did you hear why?
Why he said I believe the reasoning he gave was this was a better fit for his family. That's the reasoning I saw from him.
Wait, but why was he fired?
I thought he left.
I thought he got fired.
No, I thought he left. I thought that's why.
Could be wrong. Could be wrong on that. I was just curious.
I thought he resigned. Yeah, because the headline on First Alert 4 is former Francis House superintendent leaves job before starting, gets $230K, gears up for new job in Oklahoma.
There it is.
Reading now from the story.
Still gets the money.
Mike Dominguez was hired in March after a months-long search with plans to take over as superintendent starting July 1st. 4 days before his scheduled start date, the district announced Dominguez's arrival would be delayed due to quote-unquote unforeseen circumstances. He then never showed up to work. For 4 weeks, district leaders declined to answer any questions about Dominguez's status. Behind closed doors, the school board met several times in July to discuss legal and personal matters. Then on Thursday, Dominguez officially resigned. On Friday, the board voted unanimously to approve a separation agreement, paying Dominguez a lump sum of $229,166.66, which amounts to 11 months of his $250,000 salary. The district told families that Dominguez was resigning to pursue opportunities that, quote-unquote, better aligned with the needs of his family.
Sign me up.
The agreement states the separation was, quote-unquote, mutually agreed upon and bars district officials from commenting further on personnel matters. What, has he got pictures of these people?
Wait, why would they?
Almighty.
No, that's taxpayer money.
Exactly.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
Why don't you have to give an explanation why a guy who never reported to work
now you got to pay him out
by Monday
gets a separation agreement that gives him over $200K?
11 months of his salary, and he never showed up to work. By Monday, just 3 days after the payout was approved, still reading from First Alert 4, by the way, check them out. Shawnee Public Schools in Oklahoma announced it had hired Dominguez as an assistant superintendent. The timeline suggests he was in talks with the Oklahoma district while simultaneously negotiating his exit from Francis Howell, though officials at Shawnee have not confirmed when he applied or whether his exit from St. Charles County should be a cause of concern for parents.
Now, someone told me that when the Cardinals let Fetty make all those starts, that's when he decided he
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
That's insane.
What a good gig that is. You know what? I'm not going to work. I got another job that's probably going to pay me more money, but you still got to pay me out. Interesting.
I would.
Who's looking out for our tax dollars?
Thank you.
Here's my thing.
That's why I brought this damn thing up.
I'm not saying that Mike Dominguez is a scumbag, but I'm saying is that if I was in his shoes, I'd feel like a scumbag.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, obviously, there's stuff behind closed doors that taxpayers aren't privy to.
Yeah.
Why would you let this guy walk away with that kind of money unless there was?
Why would you steal people's money if you're him? Like, that's what I'm saying is I'm not saying he's a scumbag.
Maybe
he's
the district did something that was untoward. Maybe the district didn't deliver on what they said he would have. I've never heard of a district that wants to give $200,000 as a parting gift when the guy never reported for work.
Dominguez came from Francis Howell from Garden City, Kansas school district, which he led for 3 years. A parent of that district tells First Alert 4 Dominguez didn't show his face much in his final months here. He wasn't going into work the last 3 to 6 months, one parent said, also detailing a departure caused by Dominguez of several staffers, which he said led to several settlements nearing $500,000.
Good hire.
Dr. Dominguez left the district at the end of his contract as spokesman for the district, told First Alert 4. The district does not comment on personal issues.
Good hire.
Great hire.
Now,
What
what
a
they
waste.
should do, investigate how that guy got hired.
There it is.
And yeah, that was one of the chatters. Roosh from Birmingham says whoever hired that guy should be fired.
Right. Yes. Not only that, but whoever hired that guy should have to kick in some money out of his own finances to handle the separation agreement.
Drives me nuts.
That's insane to me. How does that happen?
I don't know, man.
But to me, that's kind of a microcosm of what we face with government in general. It's hard to, when it's not your money, you probably don't feel the same need to protect it as if it were your money, right?
Yeah, you don't care. Spend. Oh, man. Let's see here. Get them in. Let's see. There needs to be an investigation into that. Taxpayers should have the right to know what the hell happened. Yeah, whoever did his background check saw this and thought, this seems to be a great fit. Yeah.
Wasn't there an administrator hired for the city district
Yeah, so also
that also thought she was going to live in like Houston, another city.
Yes.
And that this full-time job, she could have this full-time job and another full-time job in another city.
Yeah.
Didn't realize.
Yeah.
Insane.
Didn't realize it.
I need to find out which. I need to find this story again. Oh God, how am I going to Google this? All right, I'll try this.
Yeah. Waste. I guess what is Trump taking over the Olympics? What did he sign? What over the Olympics in California instead of Gavin Newsom? Like
here it is. Okay, July 24th of last year. Yes, the SLPS hired a new communications chief that was living in Texas. The newly hired. I'm not signed into Post-Dispatch. So
Pretty sure it was a couple hundred K for that job.
Yes, they advertised a salary of $165,000 to $185,000 when they hired her.
And she can. That's a full-time job, but still keep your other.
Of
and
course.
you have to be in St. Louis.
Of course.
Double dipping like a fiend.
Dang.
That's insane.
And that's the same district that had credit cards given to everybody that used it for everything.
Really?
Because that's the problem. If it's not your money,
you don't care.
You don't care.
Crazy.
Can you imagine if you're one of these NGOs, right? And all of a sudden, hey, we just started up to give pigeons
in
heavily populated area breadcrumbs.
Yes.
And then you realize, hey, we're an NGO. No one's watching what we're doing with the money.
We don't care about the pigeons anyway.
Let's get a car. Like,
yeah.
If it's not your money, you don't care.
So weird. Let's see. Did you see that helicopter crash in the Mississippi River?
I saw the coverage. I didn't see the actual crash.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I don't think there's video of it, but apparently they hit that power line.
And they were repairing something.
Working on the power line, and they crashed into it, then tried to land on that barge that was filling up with fuel, which is dangerous, and landed right there. Chris Renee was there this morning. I like watching Fox 2 in the morning just to see what's going on around, just to see what's going on.
Why do you hate Channel 5 and Channel 4?
I don't know.
You don't hate them.
No, I don't hate them. I don't mind watching.
You don't hate them enough. I think is what he's actually going to say.
I don't mind watching local.
Is that what the kids say?
He's a Putin puppet.
Putin puppet.
I'm a Putin puppet.
Remember Putin?
Aren't you a Putin puppet?
Putin. Maybe it was Putin.
I felt the hormones flowing. I don't like the rubbing.
Yeah, there was a time
I always knew Cat was a Russian asset.
There was a time that look, Russia should get out of Ukraine, for the record.
Yeah.
Good job.
But they're not as dangerous. They're not even near as dangerous as China. I mean, let's be honest. We're giving Ukraine a lot of weaponry, but they can't take care of Ukraine. China's the one that scares me, not Russia. China's everywhere.
Cam's pro-China because he couldn't guess Tibet the other day. So
that pissed me off.
I determined that Cam is pro-China.
No, it pissed me off.
He didn't want to piss off the Chinese censors by saying Tibet's a different country because that's what gets you.
Yeah.
So Cam, I think, might be a little pro-China. Cat, he refused to guess Tibet. He refused to acknowledge that they should be their own country. I should have put Taiwan on there and really got you in hot water.
I got Taiwan. I knew that's at. I'll show you right on the map right now.
And that's its own country, Taiwan.
What?
Wow.
What?
Chinese ass?
He won't say it.
I know.
Who's the movie star / wrestler who
John Cena.
John Cena mentioned Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then had to that's
Mandarin.
I hated the
Then he had to make a public global apology.
That disappointed me.
Isn't that weird?
That made me really sad.
You're right on
I
that.
lost a lot of respect for him that day.
Pine, and he started doing it. Everybody's like, "What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't have enough money?
Yeah.
Do they own
Didn't
you?
have enough money?
What are they saying to you?
John Stamos wouldn't do that.
Who are you talking to over there? And they're not going to show your movie?
Were you looking for another John? Is there something you'd really appreciate?
No, I wrote the name down John Stamos last night on my list of potential jokes.
So they said
I like irrelevant. I like irrelevant stuff.
God, I mean, right in the bullseye. You got me, son of.
Did China say that they weren't going to play his movie?
Yeah, probably.
Come on,
baby.
But let me ask you this, both of you. What percent of our federal, national, elected official, electorate, is compromised by a foreign power. I'm not talking about taking campaign funds, because they all do. But I'm talking about maybe a little compromise. What percent?
Oh, God.
95?
A lot or not? A lot or a little?
I would say... I'd say it's probably a fair chunk.
A big chunk.
We're talking 15, 20%?
I'll put it this way.
Because that's frightening.
I think it's similar to the amount of people who have been in the same positions for 30 plus years. I think there's a direct correlation in my mind between people who become career politicians and never move out of it, and people who are either making way too much money for lobbying or are probably have become assets. And I'm a little questionable about why you've been doing that job for 40 years.
Well, if I'm a congressperson and I realize that I can invest and beat the market every year and start maybe with $1 million net worth and leave with
120?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
$220 million?
I would imagine when you're a new representative, it's tough because you have to have 2 homes, probably away from your family. But if you can survive the early game, get on the right committees.
Top 5 shadiest people in politics going right now. Who? Is Nancy Pelosi on that list?
Yes.
I'm sure you can just. Yes. I'm sure you could probably single out, to Jim's point, there's probably 5 or 6 committees within the Senate where you could probably just blanket paint. Probably not smart, but you could probably blanket paint that every person on that committee is probably one of the most corrupt people in politics, because the committee they're on is the one that controls the money. And if you control money, lobbyists pay you a lot of money to control the money. So Senate appropriations seems like it'd be probably a good one to be on if you wanted to take some big payoffs.
Oversight's good.
Oversight's also, oversight controls a lot of money that gets moved around.
Who's astronomically wealthy right now and how? You know what I mean? How they get
Pelosi's the richest, but there's a couple of low-key Republicans that I don't even know that I read. I was reading the net worth, and some of them came in with a lot of money, because if you have a lot of money, easier to get elected.
No doubt.
But I'm sure that what I'm talking about, I'm not talking about playing a little, on the fringes with donations and lobbyists. I'm talking about actually compromise. I don't know.
It's scary to think about. Jim, when are you going to quit being such an old and get with the technology times? Give the people what they want. What are you going to do? When are you going to do OnlyFans and make some real damn money? The YouTube show viewership is going through the roof. Be a team player. Make sure to show them your feet. Pizza Wallet.
Can you imagine that? You think
your butt does look good in those shorts.
You think there's an old man on there showing his feet?
Women, they are hot.
Yep. I bet you there's a piece of the pie for everybody. An old man there's weirdos out there like you can't believe. They might be turned on by your feet. They might be turned on by your feet, even if you don't cut your toenails. They might like that.
And he's on my butt.
Yeah. What, Charlie?
We have a title for your very first video.
And he's on my butt.
It's anal. What if?
Why'd you bring condoms?
I wouldn't do any of that.
For a lot of money?
I got a hankering for a salad.
Now you don't. Wait. You don't have to show your face, just your feet, and they're giving you money every month. You're making $500,000 every month. You're not going to do that for a couple months.
Feet are gross.
Doesn't matter. Think of Tyler.
Yeah, and then Tyler finds out. Hey, Tyler, I hear your dad's on OnlyFans. You said it like that would entice me.
Oh my God, that'd be so.
That was terrible.
Oh my God,
you should feel bad for doing that, Cam.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, if somebody wants to see my feet, like, okay. I mean, I don't know.
All right, do it.
I don't.
I'd rather you open up a deli.
Woo! Oh man. Maybe I'm drinking so much beer to where my feet are swelling. Oh, jeez. Is that scientific?
Cam, a therapist would fire you as their client so fast.
Why?
Because you brought up something as a reason to do something that would make you never want to do it without realizing it.
Oh, son of a gun. Quit bitching, Cardinals fans and homers.
That
is true.
The way you say "and homers" is so great to me.
And homers. The Obamas actually own 4 homes around the world and were paid for by our tax dollars. What a ripoff. They need to sell all the homes and give the money back to us. We, the people. I tell you what, the Clintons are certainly in that category. They got a ton of money with that Clinton Foundation where they took donations from, like, you know, Saudi and whatnot.
I mean, being president's like, it's completely different because, like, they want to, people will give you like $500,000 to talk.
To go talk for a half hour.
Talk at a conference.
Yeah. Listen, to me, the worst is talking about how the oceans are going to rise.
Son of a bitch.
But you just bought a $20 million oceanfront property.
That I think you're lying.
It's on stilts. It's 20 feet up. What are you talking about,
Come
Jim?
on.
It's going to be right above the water when it's
I've seen the compound. I've seen the compound. It's a beautiful oceanfront. That if you knew the oceans were rising any day now, where you better transfer wealth to other countries so the dictators can put it in their pocket, right? You would not buy that property for $20 million.
The seas are rising, but really, you could just look at Google. I mean, look at a map or a picture of different areas around the world, and it hasn't rose at all. Just it hasn't.
Listen, I think people being concerned about the future of the earth is a healthy thing.
Of course,
we should.
You scared tactic,
but you shouldn't hamstring technology and wealth, which leads to innovation and research, in order to fight something that you don't know anything about, where you're probably not helping it. I'm for research. I'm for technology.
I remember saying
but all these guys that said, you know, they said that the ice cap would be melted by 2014.
Yeah.
When did they say that?
About
2010?
I think it was earlier.
Look at Gore's predictions over the years.
Yeah. Well, Greta said it too, and I started to believe her because, you know.
Greta Van Susteren?
No, Greta. What is it? Greta Thunberg. Greta Van Susteren.
She was not born in 2014.
Remember, she said we're going to die in 5 years, and people like believed her.
Greta Van Susteren is fantastic.
Greta. I remember her.
She also said she was held hostage.
Yeah.
By the IDF.
Mm-hmm.
She was born in 2003.
You know,
just get the timeline right.
Somebody said to me, like, I'm like, are the seas rising or where? They're like, well, Venice. I go, Venice? It's made of stilts. It's sinking.
I think it's a little both. I think it's a little both in Venice. I think it's sinking, but the water levels are rising. But I think it's one of those things where it's kind of
how is that still
in the middle?
Yeah, how is that even still going? How is Venice still operating?
It's insane.
Look at the construction on it. It's unbelievable.
Well, the one thing a lot of people don't realize, there's a lot of petrified trees, because the way that the swamp will petrify a tree is actually what a lot of it's built off of. So you think it looks like stone columns. A lot of them are actually petrified trees. It's actually kind of it's insane.
It's insane
how they built it.
Yeah. If you want to really
look it up, though, it's a fun documentary. You want to think about the nerdy stuff me and Kat are doing. We're watching 2-hour documentaries about how exactly Venice happened.
It's unbelievable.
I can't get enough of it. I'll be honest.
You know,
can't get enough of it, Cam.
Oh man. All right, we're gonna go to break. We're gonna be back. Don't go anywhere. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit louinfo.com and click on advertising. Or email partnerships@louinfo.com for more information.
Grounded third, diving play by Arenado. Big up the out. Unbelievable.
Get ready for the ultimate showdown. The New York Yankees come to Busch Stadium the weekend of August 15th through the 17th, and they're bringing the star power. See sluggers like Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton take on your Cardinals in one of the biggest series of the season. Finish off your summer in style with the Cardinals and Yankees. Great seats still available. Get yours now at Cardinals.com.
This is Nolan Arenado, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Summer in St. Louis means one thing: Cardinals baseball. It's more than a game, it's an STL tradition. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, the boom of the fireworks. It's the soundtrack to summer for Cardinals Nation. So grab your cap and glove and take your spot in the stands, because in St. Louis, baseball is more than a melody, it's our favorite song.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. St. Louis County pleading a deadly shooting that happened Thursday morning at Woodlands Apartments on Sheffingdale Court near Delwood. Officers found a man dead from gunshot wounds when they arrived. No arrests yet, and anyone with tips should contact detectives. A Missouri foster mom is accused of trading a child for an exotic monkey and now faces new criminal charges. Brenda Deutsch was released on bond less than a month ago after being charged with endangering the welfare of a child over allegations of a child being traded for a monkey in Texas. New documents allege Deutsch received reimbursement for respite care services that were never provided. More court dates are pending. Mayor Spencer said there are about 700 households damaged by the May 16th tornado that have not yet applied for federal aid that they qualify for. The deadline to apply is Monday, August 11th, after the mayor requested an extension. There's more information on how to apply for disaster assistance with FEMA at disasterassistance.gov. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Hot and humid for most of the upcoming weekend. Sunshine today. We're in the mid-90s. We have a big high-pressure system parked in the central states and covering all of the Midwest. Our heat index today just over 100, so we'll be a little uncomfortable with that humidity. Clear tonight, mid-70s, and then we're in the low to mid-90s and sunny through the weekend. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network, bringing St. Louis City fans and ice-cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely on advertisements.
Not sure how to get a lawyer after an accident? Call Brown and Crouppen. We'll walk you through it. Worried it'll cost too much? Here's a fact. At Brown and Crouppen, you pay nothing up front, and we never get paid unless you do. When you're our client, you'll have all your questions answered, all for free. Hurt? Get the facts and help you need. Call Brown and Crouppen now.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center, showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These two men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 9:45 on a Friday. Eli Hoover, Jim the Cat Hayes, Cam Jansen, Hot Take Central 2.0. If you want to chime in, you can. 314-590-3770. We're live on YouTube, too, by the way. Like and subscribe at Lou Info. Lou Info on YouTube. We're right here, baby. What's up? Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Is this Eli's last day?
It's Eli's last day.
Yes, it is.
Well, you will come back here.
I'm going to come back. I'm maybe during breaks and probably once I graduate, as long as Dave will have me, as long as there's a spot.
Who are you going to miss the most? Who is nicest to you? No, you got to be honest. Top three.
Who didn't follow you on Twitter?
Mathews, Rocky was obviously.
Who's the nicest to you?
Who's
top three in this whole building?
Who was nicest to me?
Yes.
Well, I'll go one, Dave, since he hired me and signs my checks.
Good answer. That's a dang good answer. Okay, he answers well. Go ahead.
Two, I'll go Cam Jansen.
Son of a gun. I'm having a good day today.
Okay, and so if we're going nicest, who's number three? Genuinely.
I'm going to say me.
I enjoy talking to you, but nicest is not correct.
It's tough love. I'm pumping you up.
Yeah.
You don't even understand.
You don't. I mean,
I'm teaching you lessons about an awful industry, son.
Some of the guys sitting in that seat, man, they took it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They took it. Oh, God almighty. We're talking about TikTok
I think you're
trends.
smart, by the way, and you know that I think you're
He's
smart.
really smart.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
He is. I put him on the spot, too. Asked him all kinds of hard questions. You answered
You
them
put
well.
him on the spot more than I did.
I agree with that.
But he loves you. All right.
And I
that's
gave him a
fine.
beef
That's
stick, and I come in and talk to him in the morning. I'm just letting you
gave
know
him the beef
we have a
stick.
nice conversation every morning. Do we not have a nice conversation? We chill out. We talk about things.
I
You
will
know?
say you feed me, I will feed my rub. You have brought in McDonald's a couple times.
That's true.
though. I will
That's
say
very
that.
true. That's
good
very true.
Hold on.
Very true. So ring it.
Self-ring.
There you go. There you go.
Self-ring.
Hey, there we go. I'll accept that.
We were well, let me get to some. These guys have been texting in all day, and they did a damn good job here on YouTube, by the way, on Lou Info. So let me get to, let's see. Let's see here. There needs to be an investigation into that. Taxpayers should have the right to know what happened. Okay, we already got that. Yeah, whoever. Okay. Did you see the disaster that was North Korea sending a bunch of troops to help Russia and Ukraine? Ooh, that could get tricky.
Okay, so I read that. And then supposedly there's all these bodies, North Korean troops that were like sent in on like awful missions where their chance of survival was nil, and they were just fodder for the Russians.
Oh, God.
However, it's information out of that war I don't believe. I don't really know because there's no one really there to verify it. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe I don't tap enough of these sources. But when I see a report, be it on network news, be it on CNN or Fox, it's always a reporter in a safe area off a balcony where there's a muffin in the background and a
TV's on,
a Starbucks coffee in their hand.
Room service.
I just look. There are war reporters that are in the mix and got the helmets on, putting their lives at risk. I just don't see a lot of that reporting, and I don't know if I trust the information coming out of how that war is going.
Somebody chimed in, Ellipsis. He goes, North Korea soldiers, once they got outside of North Korea and had unrestricted internet access, very quickly found out the NSFW stuff and got hooked. Could you imagine being in North Korea? You haven't left, and all of a sudden you go and you're like, I have internet. What is this? And you see everything for the first time, like, whoa, freedom. Very weird. You'd be like, oh my God. Interesting. Let's see. Nobody gives you $500K for talking at a conference or a book advice for books no one will ever read. They get paid, man. Didn't the ice caps actually gain ice mass this year for the first time in a decade? That's what I read too. Seas are rising. Oh yeah, where? Wouldn't the market dictate that?
And you've already predicted the end of the world
a couple times,
and you're still going around talking. Look, again, I don't deny that there could be something going on, and likely is. Let's figure it out, how to protect the earth. But you do that with research and technology, not by shutting down everything. Because even left-leaning environmentalists will admit you took every pickup truck off the road for 20 years in the U.S. would have zero impact on the atmosphere. I think that's science. Now you're laughing. Is that not true?
No. I asked him about climate change. I asked him about climate change before, and he's like, I go, where's that on your list of things that you really care about? And it's way at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'll bet for most people it's been pushed down because of the people screaming that the world was ending.
Yeah.
And it didn't end.
And they're like, okay.
And maybe we should be concerned. Again, I think a lot of the science was silly that they were quoting, but I think there's something to it, and we should keep eyes on it and try to figure it out. But again, don't hamstring your economy because of it at this point.
Yeah, I get that. We're talking about TikTok, these trends, these TikTok trends, and some are goofy. Well, a lot of them
are dumb.
Some are dumb, and some are like some of these that are going on now where they're going around to these subdivisions and they're kicking the door down at night and then running away.
I've seen this one.
Like, you want to get killed. That's a good way to get killed. You kick your door at somebody's door. So you're kicking my door down in the middle of the night. Like, I mean, you're going to get got, dude. Sorry.
So
somebody's going to get you.
Those people should be immediately prosecuted. You know who they are.
Yeah.
You know how to find them. The question is, does it come to the attention of authorities, right?
Yeah.
If it did, don't you think they'd go make arrests?
I hope
make
so.
sure no one ended up dying?
Kicking doors down.
I was like, you do that to the wrong person's house, they're gonna come out.
You're in Missouri, baby.
I was saying, some of the neighborhoods.
You're
where
not
my
in Delaware.
Live, some of the neighborhoods where my friends live.
Oh,
that's not happening.
Everybody in my neighborhood's armed. Every single person, and all around the area. You're crazy to do that. That's man. I don't know what I'd do. Well, I do know what I'd do. Cam, random question. Could you do a 2-hour radio show just by yourself and the board op producer just wondering? That's all.
They want me out?
No. You think if Eli couldn't talk and I have to talk to the camera for 2 hours? Oh God, I'd have to have a producer. I mean, I don't know.
I think they're saying just no second host. I think me or Rockio are allowed to.
I've done
be
that a
here
million times.
Yeah,
I know. I prefer to have more people the merrier. That's with me. I like to bounce. I like to ask questions. I can't just read.
That really
stuff.
wasn't a great endorsement of me. Yeah, I've done it. I prefer a second person. It could be anyone.
What that
could be anyone. Maybe a guy off the street just sit him down.
I mean, that's basically what he did to me. On Mondays, they texted me like, "Hey, you should come on the show Monday since Jim isn't going to be." Like,
yeah,
come
on and sit
went
down.
Through Matt, probably went through Brendan.
I let everybody. Yeah, man. I like to have a party. You know, I've done a 2-hour. I've done a 3-hour radio show with just me and somebody else. And it's for me, like I like to have way more people, man. I do. I like to have a party. That's what I do, baby. So there's your answer. Let's see. Best of luck, Eli. Hope to see you back soon, brother.
Appreciate your rooster.
The cat is misunderstood. Always a gentleman and a scholar. Well, that was nice.
It's true.
That was nice.
True.
Doomsday clock at 89 seconds to midnight. Just fear mongering. Remember the Y2K thing too? Well, you don't. When were you born?
I was born in 2002.
Okay,
that was different because
there was a legitimate thing there. That one was fair to me.
Not to me.
Looking back, at it.
Legitimate thing like what?
I knew there might be an inconvenience. Turned out there wasn't.
Well, yeah, I didn't think end of the world, but I think there was a very.
Oh, well, everything was shut down. I thought the grid would shut down.
Yeah, like that's a very real. Like, okay, we're not 100% sure how this setting's going to work, guys. Just be careful. You electronics might be a little screwed. Like I think.
But what's the reasoning for that?
Well, because the way the dates were is they had like the year at the end, and if it goes back to zero. Not sure, is that going to completely reset things, or is it going to just okay, it's fine? Because if it's all zeros on the date, and it's okay, is that going to?
It's not going to mess up with all the algorithms that interconnect the world. I was not afraid about that, but
yeah, I wasn't either.
But the climate change thing, there were legitimate people
freaked out,
screaming that the world was, and I mean, even recently, no, we're beyond the tipping point.
It's over.
We cannot save the earth at this point. Legitimate people.
Scared out of their minds. Meanwhile, he's racking in the dough. Oh, man,
Flying
he made
private jets.
Yeah,
too.
baby. Flying them private jets talking about climate change in Davos.
And Bernie, by the way, who's an environmental guy, he flies private jets, but he explained that.
Yeah.
Because I can't get
That's it.
from A to B.
John Kerry.
In comfort. And also, I like to have a knish and maybe a nice muffin on the plane, and I can't get that when I fly commercial.
Remember John Kerry's like, that's not my jet. It's my wife's.
Yeah.
It's my wife's jet. Lurch. Oh, God. Let's see. Well, maybe if you showed up, Jimmy. That was from Rooster.
Showed up where?
I don't know. I think that you've been gone a lot.
Well, I'm working.
The man has multiple jobs.
I dragged my butt out of bed at 5:15. When I'm on the West Coast.
Rooster,
trying to start fights out here.
Oh no, it was going weird.
I've been down there forever. It used to be on these shows that I've done, some with Cam, some with others, that if I'm on the road, I'm not doing it. Dave Green said, if you want to do it, you got to do it on the road. And I was like, fine, I could do that.
Yeah, sounds good too.
But day games
back in the day, it wouldn't sound good, and you'd have a delay, and it just technology has changed. I need you. Yeah,
I like to interrupt, but it's hard.
Yeah,
when I'm on the road, because then it becomes more intrusive.
Yeah, I get that. Let's see, Jim. If this radio thing doesn't work out, you could always start an OnlyFans for your feet. Yeah, we talked about that. Eli will be back and be a force in St. Louis radio world.
Nice.
Is that what you want to do? You want to take over this radio? You want to take over radio and this world in St. Louis? It's not just radio. I shouldn't even say radio, just media in general.
I think as long as I have an outlet to talk about sports, I mean, obviously the goal right now is a play-by-play broadcaster. But if radio is what gets me to talk about sports for a living, I'll be okay with that too.
Remember, we had Seth do a little play-by-play. Remember, we had Nate do it, or we listened to Nate's play-by-play. He was damn good. You're gonna have. Oh man, we don't have enough time. We only got like 30 seconds left. I was gonna have you do some sort of play-by-play. Can you just give us something? Back.
Oh no!
I got you. I put you on the spot a little too much. Okay, I don't want to be turned into a dick.
I don't want to make something. If I had something up, yeah, but I don't want to.
What we did was we went on YouTube and we just found like a little play for Seth, and then he did it.
Yeah, I would definitely would have been able to do one of those. Yeah.
Oh man,
Schaefer's in for Wednesday.
Cool. We love B Shafe, man. All right, right on.
I want him in here.
I know.
Hey, B Shafe, I think you're listening.
He's not working hard.
Do me a favor and come in as an extra guy one time. That would be a favor.
There it is.
That's different.
That ain't going anywhere, just so you know. They ain't going anywhere.
No.
All right, Eli, man. Hey, it was good meeting you. Go do your thing. Make sure you get your grades in line, all that stuff, and we'll see you in a little bit. Jimmy, enjoy the weekend. Everybody enjoy the weekend. We will see you Monday. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
All aboard! There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation.